Hey guys, and welcome to a new vlog! Yay! So in this week's vlog we are going to do some flat work with Picsou to help me gain the control when I am jumping with him, and we are going to bake a really good Oreo cake. So it's not more interesting than that, guys. So let's just get to it. Oh my god! Hello guys, so if you follow me on Instagram you saw that last week it went really bad when I jumped with Picsou. He was so wild and I had basically no control, and it was more like that he was dragging me around and I just had to like sit there with my mouth open screaming. So we are going to jump tomorrow. So today we are going to build what I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna flat ride him over it and do a lot of transitions and stuff like that. So hopefully tomorrow we are going to have a good result, like hopefully. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go today and how it's gonna go tomorrow. I'll build a course for tomorrow, and the course will be like this: that I'm gonna start on this one, and I'm gonna gallop around to the green oxer, make 4 strides to this green vertical. Then I'm gonna continue to this jump and make 6 strides up here. Then do the up and down and 3 strides to this double. But since I'm gonna train it today, I have the up and down really low, and then I'm going to make a transition to trot just there. And I'm gonna trot jump this one, the double, and do 2 really short strides over these 2 poles and over this miniature jump. Then I'm gonna continue around, do this double. So basically that's the plan, and I have all the jumps like so low now so that I can just school Picsou and hopefully have a good control tomorrow. Let's see how it's gonna go. So the first thing I do is start with transition. I want to make sure that Picsou listens to me and that he takes a transition to walk from trot on a gentle touch of the rein and just me like saying ho. He needs to be relaxed and listen, because if I cannot do that from trot to walk in the flat work, there is no chance that I'm going to be able to jump with him successfully. So this is the start, and it's really important. So he listens very well. Then it's time to gallop. I also need to do the same in gallop. It's really important that he listens to me. So right now I'm preparing a transition. I'm sitting up, ho, and walk. Okay, that was a good transition, but now he's trying to walk too fast and stress into it. So then I back him up a little bit and make him walk slow again before I let him gallop. Okay, that's good. Really make him wait and then gallop. It's really important that you are consistent every time when you ride, that there is the same rules every day. So I have to be really consistent, that I make him take directly walk to trot and trot to walk without a lot of fighting, and the same in gallop, that I do gallop, walk, gallop, not gallop 50 steps of trot and then walk. It has to be an answer for my request straight away. If I want gallop walk, he needs to gallop walk. That was better. You see there, since he was trotting a little bit more the first time, I just made a circle, came back and did the transition at the same spot. I was planning to gallop there again, but since he was stressing out of the transition and wanted to start before me, I stopped him, and now I make him stand completely still until he relaxes. This takes time and you have to be patient. He is expecting to gallop, but I start to trot instead. So now I'm going to trot all the way until he is really calm again. And then he can gallop. So I'm just working him, making sure that he waits for me. If there's a stressed trot, that's not good. He needs to trot relaxed. And when he's trotting relaxed, he can go gallop again. Good transition. Making sure that he walks relaxed and then gallop. I'm really pleased with that. Even now, I have asked him to stand still. He wants to take the treat and walk away. Then it's important that I'm consequent and make him stand still until I tell him to go. Now I'm starting with my first exercise. I'm working him here in gallop. I do a little up and down. I had planned to make a transition and trot to the next jump, but I actually figured out that it would be better to gallop. Here I have so much problem stopping him, so I actually just did it again. Like the transition from gallop to walk after the jump has to be better. Still, he is very strong there, but at least a little bit better than the time before. So he gets some pats and carrots, so he's going to be motivated to stand still and listen to me. It's important that they are relaxed in the halt or in the walk. Okay, that's a lot better. Well done, Picsou. And then I'm going to take a slow gallop and gallop to the pole and sit up and make him wait for 2 strides to the really small jump. Working him there on a circle. Wait, that's good. Ho ho. And a transition to walk. Here is still quite strong after the jump, so that's something that I really need to work on. Coming again. Transition is already getting a bit better. So rewarded with carrot. And another carrot. It's very important that you really take time for this. If you are stressed and stressing through one moment of the training, you are not going to have the same result. So I'm really taking time here and making sure that he could stand still on long reins before I come again. Okay, it's going to be excited to see now how it's going to go. Am I going to have better control after the pole and the 2 small jumps? I better sit up afterwards and get down in the saddle quickly. Wait. Yay, I would say that's at least 50% better. Now I start with the other line that I had very much problem last week. The first time I think it's too strong. Then I stop him and back him up a little bit. It's very important that I'm consequent. Okay, coming around for the second time. Working him, making him wait. All the way. Okay, this is better. Here I have control and I could work him through the whole line. And I stop him after. So, there is a known fact that it's easier to have control when you are riding slow. To have control in a bigger place is even more difficult. But since we come from not jumping at all for 2 years, we have to start from the beginning. So first of all, I need to have control when I go slow before I start to make it a bigger challenge and start to gallop a lot more forward and test the control. So I have to start on A before I can move on to level B. All the time making him wait. That's so important. Working him. I'm doing a little bit bigger lines now that I'm gonna jump tomorrow. All the time. If he would have been strong there, I would have to stop him and start from the beginning again. It's really important to be consequent. Right now it's going good. And then it was so nice there that I could continue through the whole line. I would say this is a very good progress, but not bad. Now we're going to do the same, but from the other way around. So I have a little bit more gallop now than I had before. Let's see how it's gonna go. First now I think it's going good. Working on the control. Good change of gallop. Working him on the short side, looking for my jump already now. I try to ride as precise as if the jumps were 150. Okay, still it's going good. And now he's running way too much. He didn't listen to me at all after that jump, and I cannot stop him before I'm like maybe 80 meters away from the jump, which was really bad. So now I'm gonna back him up, and I'm going to go back to the jump and do that again, because I cannot let him do what he wants. He needs to listen to me, and it had been going so good. So just because we changed the way, it still needs to listen. I take a really short turn here, just over the small jump, and now I want walk. Okay, that was good. It's really important that you go back and do it again when they don't listen. Now he tries to walk away, so I need to be consistent, making stand still where I wanted, and then he can get the treat. And stop while eating it. Like all the time. This takes a lot of time, guys, but you really need to do it if you want the horse to listen. So, good boy, Picsou. That was all for today. So yesterday when I jumped him and did the flat work, I had this bridle. It's a totally normal snaffle. And I actually do prefer to ride... Alfie! Alf! So I actually do prefer to ride dressage on all the horses that is possible to ride dressage on and school them on in a snaffle. But as you see that Picsou is very excited about small jumps and poles and stuff like that, and today we are really gonna jump. So these are his two jumping bridles. This is the one that I used when I qualified for European Championship, but then he was in full training and not as wild as he is now. And this one is a little bit sharper because it's a two-piece, a little bit thinner gag, so I'm gonna use this one today. Picsou is behaving so naughty because he is still in the stage of recovery to come back to 100% full work. So I don't want to overwork him. Like, he would probably need to go out in the forest and gallop for like 1 hour straight, like really fast. But the risk that he can have a relapse and become lame again is just too big for that. So I just have to like try to discipline him, try to gain the control, and work us slowly back to a well-mannered Picsou that listens to his rider and show that he's an older gentleman who has actually done everything in the world. Yeah, but we are on our way back to that, I hope. So let's see how it's gonna go today. Picsou is out here, the bridle and all the tack is on, and we have put up the jumps to normal today. And yeah, I'm excited. He looks really calm. Picsou? Sleepy almost. That's a good sign. Starting on a small vertical, already now I'm riding quite slow. He doesn't need speed to jump this, and the most important thing is that I can keep the control and keep him straight. I have already planned to make a transition after the jump. And I have to say, he listened to me really well. Since he listened to me so well, I can let him continue to gallop after the jump a little bit and then make a transition. If he was being difficult and pulling and running, I would have to stop every time after the jump. So it's really important that you are, like I said for a millionth time here, consistent, and that you have a plan. So even with a little bit more gallop, he still listens well, and I can continue with the control. Now I'm heading for the line which I had so much problems with last week, jumping the first oxer, and then he becomes really strong, try to run away, so I pull him away from the jump and I stop him and back him up a little bit. Now I'm going to do the course, or try to do the course again. I'm coming from the line. He already knows that he tried to run the time before and that I stopped him and backed him up. So let's see how he will do now. Perfect. Really good. I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to be quiet now so we can see the rest of the course. ready to bake an Oreo cake. This is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a set from Family. It actually was a dress before, so these two were one piece. I have just like cut them in two because I have so many Fendi dresses and I thought like I would use it more if it was a two-piece, so that's what it is now. Anyway, I'm just about to make a Oreo cake, so I thought you might wanted to tag along. The first thing you have to do is to heat up some butter and to like crush the Oreos. So you need 100 and about 120 gram butter. In this pack it's 200 grams, so I have cut it like this, and now I'm putting the big piece on the plate. I have now crushed 2 packs of Oreo here, except for 4 that I'm going to use for cake decorations, and 1 that I have ate. And I have also melted the butter, so now I'm just gonna put the butter into the Oreo here and mix it together. I have put like some baking paper on this pan to make it easy to get the cake out later. And now I'm going to put the Oreos that are what you can call it, blended with butter, in this one. So when you have covered the whole thing with Oreo, you should put it in the freezer or in the refrigerator for a while so that it gets hard. I don't know how many diameter this one is, but I think it's smaller than 24 anyway, because I saw that I had one like this that said 24 and this was smaller. To make the white cream cheese layer, you need like approximately 2.5 deciliter of this. You need 2 packs of normal Philadelphia and 1 pack of whipped cream. So first you mix the whipped cream, then you mix the Philadelphia and the what's it called, this melis, is in Norwegian anyway, or white sugar, together, and then you can spread it over your cake. So let's go. When the cream is like creamy, then you put in the Philadelphia and also another pack of Philadelphia. Get it inside. Actually, I think I have so much whipped cream that I'm actually gonna do 3 packs of Philadelphia just to get it really like creamy and gonna be so good. This cake, you know guys, this cake is gonna be amazing. And then put in this. And mix it. Oh, not too much speed on this one. Emergency measures. And when it looks like this, you are okay. Then you are done. Bring out the crushed Oreos from the freezer. I like to put them in the freezer. You can also put them in the refrigerator. And then grab a spoon and put this on top of the Oreos. And then spread it out so it's like this. Then while I'm gonna make the chocolate mousse to put on top, I'm gonna put this one back into the, not the refrigerator, I'm gonna put it back into the freezer. So it becomes a little bit hard and ready to get the chocolate mousse on top. See you later. I'm sure there are some baking people out there who can make homemade chocolate mousse. I am not that person, so I just buy this one and follow the recipe on the box. Mixing it all together now. And when the consistency, or what you can call it, is like this, the packaging is finished, and then you can get your cake out of the freezer. Here he is, fresh from the freezer. And then you basically just like put the chocolate mousse on top of the white. So spread it out, make sure you get everything. When that is done, you just break the remaining Oreos and put them like as a decoration on top of the cake. And this cake is really good and so easy to make. Voila! It's finished in the refrigerator. And actually, before you start to eat it now, you should leave it in here for maybe 2 hours so it becomes a little bit firm.